Hello everyone and welcome to SliverStar Arcade and more Journey Down. Now chapter 2. So that was just a little preview of what we can expect. Ooh. I like what I'm hearing. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Wow, I actually timed that pretty damn well.
Report, sailor.
Oh, we've caught something in the net, Captain.
Finally. We might not have to starve to death in this blasted mist after all. All right, let's see what we've caught. Reel it in, Joe.
Well, what kind is it? Is it a big one? Can we eat it?
It's an airplane. Release the net. I thought we were saved. Scrap salvage is the last thing we need right now.
But, sir, what if there's food in there? Rations of some sort.
Oh, cake! Maybe it's full of cake.
Go ahead. Reel it in and get your cake. I don't care.
Ooh.
Ouch! I told you it was a bad idea to have a farm of cacti in an airplane.
Don't diss my cacti, man. It's not their fault that you landed on them.
Well, maybe if you hadn't crashed the airplane, I might have considered not sitting on one.
Oh, yeah, great landing, Buona. I'm glad you're still alive, so I still have the chance to strangle you! Master pilot, huh? Enter?
Hello. Funny thing.
I'm gonna like this game. I'm surprised how short chapter 1 was.
So, let me get this straight. We're simply stuck out here in the mist?
I'm afraid so, miss. This ship isn't going anywhere. That lighthouse got us. We have no idea where to steer. We're just gonna have to wait it out. If you're lucky, it won't be more than a couple of weeks.
I can't believe this. Is there really nothing we can do?
Well, if we knew our bearings, I guess that'd be a good start. But we don't. We've always relied on the lighthouse for navigation.
What's on the
Buona,
distance
you're
then?
a pilot. You have any ideas?
What you need, lady?
Our bearings. We need to find out in which direction the ship is heading.
No worries, Lena. You can always count on Buona Chatters.
Great. I'll take this opportunity to catch up on some more reading.
How the heck am I gonna figure out what direction the ship's going?
Move the cursor, interact, change the cursor, open inventory. Alright, same as before.
Hey, Joe, what you looking for?
I'm trying to catch a glimpse of Port Artoo, or another vessel, or anything that might help us get back to port. But all I see is darkness. And that there buoy, of course. We're gonna stay moored to it until the fog lifts, so we don't just keep drifting away. Could be today, could be in a week.
Can I help?
Can I help?
Well, your lady friend was onto something there. If we somehow can figure out our bearings, we might just have a chance of getting out of this suit on our own.
What is this place?
What is this place?
You're on board the MS Beco, an eel trawler lost somewhere in the thick soup and mist, far from its port.
So this boat catches eels?
So this boat catches eels?
Sure, it's the only thing we misters can do. Hunt for eel. Ain't nothing else out in the mist as far as I know. Only darkness. Cold, wet darkness. Problem now is we can't catch Jack in this thick mist. No eels get stuck in a static net. And we don't dare move in case we drift further away.
What is the mist,
What
anyways?
is the mist, anyways?
I have no idea. It's just there.
Is there no water down there? I can't hear any waves.
Nobody knows what's down there. We're not supposed to ask. If you start asking those kind of questions in port, you'll get busted in no time. We don't talk about it. The boats just kind of float, and that's all we need to know to catch our ears.
So what happened to the lighthouse?
So, what happened to the lighthouse?
Beats me. It worked fine when we left port. And about a week ago, when I woke up for my shift one morning, I couldn't see it. And we've just been aimlessly drifting since.
Catch you later, Joe.
Keep, Warner. Stay afloat.
Okay, can I... I've got no clue why all their voices are so quiet this time around.
How you feeling, lady?
Oh, I'm doing my best to distract the seasickness with this book of yours. And it's actually working. Your father, Count Dodo, was onto something big with this. This book really is an amazing find, and I'm sure we'll be able to reach the Underland with this. I just know it. We need to figure out its meaning before it's too late.
Too late for what?
Wait for what?
Listen, Buona. The thugs who broke into the university and chased us from the charter are dead serious on covering their tracks. We must get into port and find some answers before they silence every last lead to their dirty operation.
Reaching the Underland?
Reaching the Underland?
Shh, Buona, stop talking so loud about it. Yes, of course we're trying to reach the Underland. That's why we need this book. Something real crooked is going on down there, and I'm hell-bent on finding out what it is.
Huh. So is Canon Dodo dead?
It says Biko. I guess that's the name of the ship we're on.
He's either dead or he's in the thing.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Okay, wires.
What's this? Don't! Those wires are dangerous. It's locked. The window is fastened with 2 screws. Inside.
What's going on with our audio? Hopefully that's better.
Can't reach it. Kito, brother, how you doing, man?
I'm okay, Buana. Just a little seasick. I think I'm gonna lie here for a while.
Of course, man. I've got this covered. Hey, Kito.
Hey there, Buana. Looks like we got ourselves into quite a pickle here.
Yeah, man. This boat is going nowhere.
How did we wind up in this mess
How
anyways?
did we wind up in this mess anyways?
Buana, you already forget, eh? Well, long story short, we were up to our knees in debt back home in Kingsport Bay. And then that lady Lena shows up looking for a book. It turns out we had the book she was looking for. Some old book that belonged to Konododo. Then all of a sudden, she needs to get out of there in a hurry and starts waving money around and...
And that's when I convinced you to fix the plane so we could chatter it to her. Right, now I remember.
Yeah, and then we got it going, and we were chased by those crazy guys with the Tommy guns. We flew over the edge, ran out of gas, and then fell into the mist.
And wound up here, in the net of some kind of weird floating eel trawler.
Exactly, Mon.
How did she know our father had the book she was looking for?
I don't know, Buana. I guess Konododo must have been mixed up in the same stuff as she is, one way or another. Too bad he isn't around to explain these things. I sure miss him.
Me too, man. Later, Kito.
Screwdriver.
Hey, can I borrow that screwdriver?
Sure, man. Knock yourself out.
Thanks, buddy.
No problemo, Buana. Go drive them screws.
I love these two.
I guess we won't need our makeshift safety belts anymore, but the duct tape might still come in handy. Looky, the compass is still intact. Maybe I can detach it from the instrument panel somehow. Perfect. This is probably exactly what Joe needs.
Hey, Buana. I thought tinkering with the airplane was my job.
No, no. Your job is fixing the airplane after I break it.
I will say their charm is more apparent and readily available than it was in the last chapter. In the last chapter, it took a little bit for them to kind of get going, but this is right out the gate. Also, you can very clearly tell that this was meant to be sold as like 3 separate games, and they had to like cover their tracks if someone bought game 2 but not game 1.
Away. I can't get a good look at it from here. First class engineering.
Hopefully this video like does well audio wise.
Light! Beautiful light! Kevin slashed the wires, said we have to conserve energy, but he's taking it too far. Oh, this darkness is horrible. Just thinking about all those scary things out in the mist is driving me mad.
What scary things?
Pirates! Bloodthirsty pirates! Not to mention the eels. Small ones are friendly enough, but the big ones... Oh, the big ones. I don't want to think about it. Wish we were back in Port Archu.
There are pirates out there?
Pirates out there?
You kidding me? You never heard of the Sisulus? Nastiest pirates there are. They're a curse to these mists and to all of us who work it. They hack and slash their way through any vessel they encounter, no matter the flag. Oh, it's a bloody mess when they're done. Stay clear of the Sisulus if you want to keep your body parts. That's all I'm saying, mate. They're a bloodthirsty lot.
Eaten by eels,
Eaten
really.
by eels? Really?
Really? You never heard about the Hungries? I've heard tales of them swallowing entire ships, twice the size of this one.
You mean a giant eel could pop up and eat us at any minute now?
Well, as long as there's a charge left in our batteries, we should be okay. Legend has it they never come close when you got your lights on. It's what happens when we run out of fuel and everything goes dark that scares me.
Tell me about Port Archu.
It's the only town down here under St. Armando. As far as I know, at least. It's the home port of most ships working the mist. Sometimes the fog lifts, but most of the time it's just completely enveloped in a thick, soupy fog. It's no happy place, but it's certainly better than being stuck out here. There's warmth there. And food! Wonderful food! Oh, crikey, mate. Oh, it's cracking stuff.
See you around.
See you around.
Gimbo.
Hey, look, a loose spring.
Nice.
I better take it before they poke someone's eye out.
Let's see, is there anything else? Sink.
It's just a sink. I don't really have any use for it.
Ah, but you will, Buana. The water coming out of that tap is just about the only thing left to drink on board this ship. We had a couple of bottles of eel rinse too, but I'm pretty sure the captain has finished them all by now.
Eel rinse? What's that?
It's nasty stuff. Nasty industrial grade stuff. You're not supposed to drink it, really, but everybody does.
Interesting. There you go, Joe.
We're heading north-northeast. Check it out.
Great! Guessing our bearing without a lighthouse to guide us is absolutely impossible. This should definitely help us get to port. Now, all we need is a map so we can figure out our location.
So we still have no idea where we are?
I'm afraid so, pal. And with the captain going full barrel on the eel rinse, I'm afraid we can forget asking him for help. Ah, if only we had a map or something.
No worries, man. I'll think of something.
Man, it is so quiet, and I don't know why.
Let's get this window off. Ha-ha! I can't reach the handle to the porthole. No way I can pick the lock with this thing. There's nothing to unscrew. Man, that's not gonna work. It's Kito's screwdriver. It's our multi-purpose seatbelt tape. Our old seatbelt stopped working, so Kito installed this instead. Safety first. It's a long, bendy metal wire. Hey, Joe. Can I help?
Knowing our direction's great, man. But we still can't get moving before we know our location. If only we could figure that out, we could get out of here.
Catch you later.
Keep, Warner.
Was there something down here I missed?
I'm pretty sure Gimbo wants to keep the light on. I think I'll leave him alone for now. Man, that's not gonna... I don't think... I'm not sure. I can't reach the handle to the porthole. I can't reach the handle to the... I can't reach... There's nothing done. Man, that's not gonna work. No way I can pick the lock with this thing.
I'm not asking you to pick the lock. I'm asking you to use it to grab the thing.
Nice steering wheel. I can't reach the key from here, man. I wish my arms were longer.
I can't use any of this stuff on myself,
Man,
can
that's
I?
not gonna work.
Lena, got any ideas?
Hey, Lena.
Hey there, Buona. How are we coming along with our navigation?
Buona is on the case, lady. No worry.
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Maybe there's something down on the plane that I missed.
I don't need any more tools. Hey, Kito.
Hey there, Buona.
Later, Kito.
Is there really nothing else?
I can't reach the... I can't reach... I can't reach the... I can't reach the handle. I can't reach the handle to...
Oh.
Oh boy. Sometimes I'm so smart, I surprise myself.
There we go.
Hey, it's a navigation book.
Lost, a Mister's Guide to Navigation. Introduction. Oh boy. This is a long thing. Introduction. In the brave words of the fearless Captain Mabima, perhaps most legendary of all misters, to prowl the fog for its peerless fruits, bring on the darkness and hardships. I will catch it in my net and bleed it with my spear. He summarizes the strength and will of the proud thing that it is to be a mister, a hard-working sailor whose passion, nay, destiny, it is to work the glorious darkness of the never-ending fog for another catch of glorious eel. To this spirit I dedicated this Mister's Guide. Home port. The town of Port R2 has a long history of misting eel trawling. As a misting eel trawling town, and was in fact founded for that very purpose. As the misting industry grew, so did the town of Port R2. It has now grown to a more diversified place, with cliff mining and various industrial processing plants blooming up by the dozen. With this notorious, virtually never-ending fog, the Port 2 has garnered a reputation as an exotic but also depressing place to live. During the Great Mistrush of the Golden Age, the mayor was known to fake sunshine in every single photo op in order to give the city a less of a gloomy image. A literal proud shining beacon representing and enabling the misting industry, the Port R2 lighthouse has enabled misters to never worry about straying too far without finding their way back to port. A highly unique engineering marvel with its legendary custom-constructed dual-swiveling 3-joint axis. The catch. Though commonly associated with eel trawling, the mists surrounding Port R2 feature a rich abundance of mistal life harvested for its various qualities. Most of the mist catch is sold off to upbound vessels to meet the growing demand for mist-related produce, such as eel and mist barnacles, while some stays in Port R2 for further refining. The McFerrin Eelrins Distillery is a Port R2-based processing plant, and a proud example of how the town has started upon the long road of independence from the city of Saint Armando. Eel. By far the most common and flexible catch, eel provides meat, oil, and silk, the main ingredient in the spirit known as eel rinse. Mist lobster. The mist features an abundance of crustaceans, all of which are regarded as delicacies beyond compare to their ocean-born relatives. Barnacles. Mist barnacles are in fact never actively caught, but always shaved off of the hull once back in port, then ground into flour for the traditional baking of barnacle crackers. Mistweed. Similar to common seaweed, some types of mistweed contain high levels of nutrients and make for excellent herbal spaghetti-like substitutes. Equipment. Mist trawlers are solely built for work in the mist and not the ocean. Due to their immense hull draught, they cannot traverse the locks of Pangu Kobwa, and thus never channel up to Saint Armando. Let's see, Mistwaller and Ocean Traveler hull comparison. Wait, what? That's... So is the one on the left the mist trawler? Why is it so big? Furthermore, upbound vessels used for imports and exports from St. Armando deploy advanced ballast tanks for buoyancy control, thus enabling them to navigate both mist and water with moderately low risk of capsizing. A net, a harpoon, and a mist spindler. Smaller eel are generally caught by a traditional dragnet technique, while larger eel require the deployment of multiple harpoons. Mist spindlers are used for smaller catches such as prudes and crimps. Oh god, we don't have to know this for a puzzle. Navigation. Due to the highly reliable Port R2 lighthouse, losing one's way in the mist has become increasingly difficult. The lighthouse has proven so reliable, in fact, that many a vessel no longer carry the common equipment generally associated with navigation. Following is a list of such equipment. Barometer indicates depth, compass indicates bearings, charts indicates locations. The marker descriptions on the opposite page are used to cross-reference with the chart on the following spread. Okay. The Southern Rubble, Port R2, the Cliffs, Pingo Kubawa, the Northern Rubble, Outer Cross. Celestial navigation. The heavens have long been used as a means of locating one's location on the high seas. Applying this technique in the mist, however, becomes more difficult as odds are you won't ever actually see any stars. The path star, though technically not a star, its actual physical attributes being hotly debated, is often used as a reference point when deciding one's location. Depending on the star's location in the heavens as compared to a celestial navotorium, one's latitude and longitude can be deduced using the age index on the following page. Locating the path star. The path star moves across the heavens in a repeating pattern. Because of this, sailors have been able to develop an age index used to locate the path star location with the help of time. 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. path of the leaf, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. path of the tree, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. path of the wave, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. path of the seed, 5 p.m. 9 p.m. path of the sun, 9 p.m. 1 a.m. path of the root. What am I looking at here? Dangers of the mist. It is no secret that the mist has taken many a life from many a brave sailor. The dangers are many and the risk loom over every ship that leaves the safety and comfort of home port. The Hungaries. Any experienced mister will tell you what the biggest danger of them all is running into the Hungaries. These are the adult eel, and generally only found in great depths of the mist. The risk in running into Hungaries on normal trawling depths, however, is very low, especially when taking good caution to keep lights on at all times. The Cliffs. A far more common and perhaps less exotic demise is running into cliffs or any other rubble that's strewn out across the fog. A notorious area for this is the Outer Cross, where navigation becomes virtually impossible without hitting rock one way or the other. Piracy. The Outer Cross is also notorious for harboring a vast network of pirates and other criminal gangs, who become virtually untouchable in the maze-like cliffs that make up the area. The pirates regularly perform raids on commercial vessels, making their way to and from the Pongo Kubala locks. Is that supposed to say docks? Interesting.
Looks like he finished a whole bottle of that nasty eel rinse. No wonder he's out cold. I'd better leave the sailing bit to the professionals. I'd only take us further into the mist.
Alright, well, in the next episode, we will give all of this
It's empty.
to, our friend down here. And we'll go on from there. So, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, stay safe, have fun, and have a great day.